Well, now with Rob Paternostro. Rob, well, an interesting week coming up. You're playing Newcastle. They play Friday night as well, and I think Worcester are playing Sheffield. So it's a good-looking weekend, BBL-wise, I think.
Yeah, it's some interesting games at this time of the year. Worcester's playing in the trophy, and that's a big game for them. And Newcastle, Plymouth, and then Newcastle at our place. And we're excited about playing basketball. We're on a little bit of a run right now. I thought last weekend, especially down in London, we played really well. And at this time of the year, you want to have a nice rhythm going into a big game like this.
And I think Downing coming back has helped you settle down again, has it?
Yeah, anytime you add a talented player like that, it's going to help. But a guy with the basketball that makes good decisions, and since he's come back, other guys have played better as well. So, again, I think that we're just trying to find a nice groove. With the injuries in the middle of the season, maybe hurt our rhythm a bit. But over the last couple weeks, I feel like the guys are heading in the right direction.
And do you think Downing's return has helped Jorge Calvo a little bit, because they're used to playing together, aren't they?
Calvo is the kind of guy that can play in any way, any position, any time in the backcourt. I think with Anthony Downing coming back, bringing Jorge off the bench has helped our bench a lot, because his ability to make an impact, to play pressure defense, to run the team well. It's such a luxury for me to have a guy that's that talented coming off the bench.
And Anthony Rowe obviously out for the season. It's meant a few more minutes for Barry Lamble as well, hasn't it?
Yeah, Barry's, over the last 6 seasons here, Barry's been able to be ready for when he's called upon. And that's what you like out of him. He's a veteran player that, when given the minutes, he knows what to do out there. And as the season progresses here, he's certainly going to be important in all the games, but especially in games where we're matched up against, a bigger front court. And, Barry's a guy that's done it before, and they'll be looking to do it again.
And training-wise, it all going pretty well?
Yeah, at the end of the season, we're getting close to the end. You just got to make sure you're healthy. I think that's important in practices. But also you got to try to keep it fresh. You've been practicing for 7 months or so, and you just want to make sure that the guys are excited about coming in. And we have that kind of group that compete in practice no matter what we're doing. And we like to have a good time in here too. We go hard, no question about it. But while we're going hard, we really want to enjoy the day in and day out process.
And news came out that Anderson had picked up a bit of an injury last weekend. How's he looking?
Well, again, he's getting better. We don't know so far. We don't know as far as the weekend goes just yet, but he's getting better. And Craig Mortimer from the Ashley Clinics doing a really good job with all our guys this season. He's been incredible what he's been able to do, and with Anderson this week, he's definitely seen the improvement. And it'll be a game time decision for Saturday night.
And Newcastle, well, we know all about them, don't we? You know what to kind of expect, but being at home, you look at that as a big advantage, I would think.
Well, yeah. I mean, again, anytime we play at John Sanford, it's a good thing for us. Our fans make the noise. At home court is definitely an advantage. But Newcastle, what can you say? They're a team that year in and year out is right at the top of the table. They have veteran players, but this year they've also added some newcomers that have played well. And in the 2 games that we've played, the Cup final came down to a last shot, and then the game we played up there, we had a last opportunity to score that didn't go in. So both games have been exciting for the fans, and both games have come down to the last plays of the game.
And then beating Worcester kind of opened things up a little bit last week, didn't they?
Yeah, again, I think a lot of times when you look at league tables too early, you may make the mistake of ruling certain teams out, because you never know what's going to happen. I mean, you never know. Worcester's the type of team that they've been playing great, and you expect them to win a lot of games, but you never know what's going to happen. And when Newcastle beat them, it certainly brought us, Sheffield, and Newcastle, closer to Worcester. And we have 10 games to go, so there's still a long way to go. And the most important thing for us is that we just keep playing, keep getting the rhythm going, and have ourselves ready to go when the season ends.
John Sanford, I'm beginning to feel like a sardine. There's lots of they're packing them in.
Yeah, they are, and it's nice to see someone like myself, and it's the 6th season here, to not even be selling tickets at the door some games is pretty impressive. I know the community's really embrace the Riders. Wherever we go, people want to talk about Riders basketball, and you have to give a lot of credit to the players that we've had here that have put that product on the floor. But the backroom staff with Kevin Routledge, Russell Levinston, a lot of the people in the office with Kieran and Liz and Joe Pinchin, and all those people have done such a great job of promoting our team and promoting our game. Ian Davidson as well. We got a bunch of people that behind the scenes are doing everything they can to bring Riders basketball to the forefront.
And obviously the players and that go out to schools, and what you want to encourage is more people to play the sports, obviously.
Yeah, and that's part of the gig. Here we have a lot of coaches, community coaches as well, that are spreading the word around, and it's very important that our guys, are good role models for the community, but also are spreading the word about basketball. And again, up and down the country, wherever we go, you see the attendance continuing to rise. Somebody, we got time.